Hey, China's trying real hard to not adopt Bitcoin here. They're resorting to trading Panda.
All right, moving on. So, man, I always try to stay away from politics, but this is about tech, so we have to discuss it, man.
We keep hearing that, by the way. We're not doing a very good job here. But no, let's get into it. What's going on?
Dude, there was this conference basically called APEC, which is basically when you have all of these tech leaders. So you have like Apple CEO, obviously Elon is there as well, right? But you have also presidents. You have the US President Joe Biden, and you also have Xi. I don't know how to pronounce his Chinese name, like Xi. You know, my
Close
Chinese
enough.
is not that great. So the funny part is that they actually are able to agree in pandas, but not on chips.
Panda.
Yes, you hear it right. And the reason why is because they say, you know what, I'll lend you some pandas. Yeah, the bears, the panda bears. And they say,
Hey.
yeah, okay, I'll receive the pandas. You know, like China is saying, you know, panda for you, panda for you.
Hey, China's trying real hard to not adopt Bitcoin here. They're resorting to trading pandas. I don't know if
Yes,
there's
and
an
it's
online
just
exchange for that.
it is a diplomacy move, believe it or not. It is a diplomacy move. But the real thing that they actually cannot get to be able to settle is the being able to export manufacturing chips, like not the ones that you eat, right? Like it's like literally the processors to be able to run the AI. Because right now here is what is happening. US and China, they are competitors on trying to get the best technology of artificial intelligence. And they need the hardware to be able to run these algorithms. And there are some restrictions that United States has in order to be able to export to China. So yeah, it's funny that they are getting basically along to agree to export pandas, but not chips. No processors.
Well, I guess that's the currency of the future, pandas. China's always pretty good at figuring this out. But yeah, it's really
how
interesting.
many pandas is gonna be worth this Bitcoin?
Yeah. BTC to Panda babies. I don't know what this is, but we got to figure out the exchange rate there. But it's pretty interesting how you say this is kind of diplomacy. You know, when I was in Boston a couple months ago, I think we were actually, it may have been in Salem, but there was this setup. There was a street that had this like traditional Chinese like residential home building there, and there was a little sign that said, in order to have like diplomatic relations with China, we did this exchange. So somewhere in China, there's a typical U.S. rent style home, I think, out there in China where people can go and see how the U.S. lives, whereas over here we can see how the people in China live. So, I mean, I guess these are like very, very interesting ways for us to kind of exchange culture and experience how the other side lives. But it's a good way, I guess, an easy way of experimenting with diplomacy with some of these frenemies. I don't know what you would call it, right? Just like pandas, I guess.
Yes. So I mean, pandas are fun. Sometimes I use when somebody is a little bit gordito, right? And they fall, and I say, "Hey, did you fall like? Did you roll like a panda?"
Panda roll.
So panda roll. Yeah, I'm gonna coin that term, panda roll. So when another thing there that happened is funny. Last year in San Francisco, Elon was upset at Apple, and he was very like, I'm gonna talk to Tim Cook. He's like, hey, get me a meeting with Tim Cook. And actually, he tweeted, I'm going to Apple's office to talk to Tim Cook. And it's funny because the next tweet after that, it was, oh, Apple installations are very good.
They're like, "Sir, Elon Musk is outside." Tim Cook's like, "Meh, don't let him in. Send the pandas out."
Cool, let the pandas out. So, yeah, something like that happened though, where I think that Tim Cook said, "Look, Elon, you're rich, but we are Apple. We are $1.3 trillion company, right? If we want, we can just tell you GTFO your freaking Twitter app and X all together. So you better watch out, right? You better just
Calm down, buddy."
yes, and then
Take a
that's the
deep
reason
breath.
why. But yeah, I think that that's what happened and kind of humbled a little bit Elon there. After that, he sent a nice tweet regarding the gardens and the installations.
Yeah,
About,
don't go poking the panda bear.
I guess.
If you like our content, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment. We love seeing a lot of the comments that we've been seeing recently. Love the engagement. So keep on doing that. We really appreciate it. Just y'all be sure to keep doing it. Sin miedo. We'll see y'all next
Sin
time.
miedo. Bye.